नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साई। ॐ हां हौं शिवाय नमः। 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 ॐ हां हौं शिवाय नमः. Welcome all of you to today's live stream of the Nithyananda Yoga, the authentic yoga revealed directly from the source, where we will be performing all of the 100 asanas, starting from Yathasanishtasana, and we will be guiding you step by step to perform all of these asanas. So let's get started. We will first be beginning with the Tattvachamanam. This is the ritualistic mudra. And take a sip of water from the base of your palm along with the mantra. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Wash your hands with an infinity of water. Now, with the base of your right hand thumb, with the tips of your right hand index, middle, and ring fingers joined together, touch above the upper lip and below the lower lip, nostril, left nostril. With the tips of the right hand, ring finger, and thumb joined together, touch the right eye, right ear, right chest, left chest. And with all five fingers joined together, touch the top of your head, right shoulder, left shoulder, near heart center. As we chant the Sankalpa, consciously hold the visualization of the reality which you want to manifest. What is the in your inner space? See that it has already manifested as a reality. You are already living the ultimate life. The ultimate manifest when you just visualize it. You'll see how it simply manifests as a reality. So now I request all the participants. Om Mamopartha Samasta Duritakshayadvara Bhagavati Nityandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Adya Purvokta Evam Guna Visheshena Visharira Siddhartham Paramashiva Shakti Avishkaranartham Nithyananda Yoga Abhyasam Karishye. Panchapatrams and Udhinis aside as we get ready to enter into the Nithyananda Yoga.
General wellness and educational purposes. They are not to be taken or used as a replacement for professional medical advice.
Now for today, Yathasanishtasana. Place your hands on your respective knees, sitting in a comfortable seated position, with your hands placed on your respective knees in the Bindu Mudra. Allow your breath into the mat for natural stability. Visualize finding a perfect place of equilibrium. This is where you inhale deeply, visualizing the heat flames rising up along the spine. Maintain awareness bandha, which is firmly contracting the muscles of the pelvic floor. As you gaze straight in the rigid drishti, chant Om Nithyananda Paryankam Tat Samakyatam Yatha Samstha Yatha Stitihi. Continuing to remain in the same position, in a comfortable seated position, in a composed, effortless breathing. Visualize yourself seated firmly yet softly on the earth. Continue to hold the Samana Kumbhaka, your eyes open and steady, gazing outward while your awareness is rest deeply within. Samasana. Nepati Danda Padma Bharadvaja Veeravajra Samanitu Asanani Sada Kuryat Sudhirghaire Chapurak. The next asana is Muktasana. This is the liberation pose. Perineum. And place your right heel on top. Your ankles aligned. Rest your knees outward, presence, lifting boredom from your shoulders, guiding you beyond illusion's veil. Continue to hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Sabre Drishti. Muktasana. Nipi Sukshmam Dakshinetara Gulpa. The next asana is Siddhasana, the perfect pose. Above the left heel, your ankles crossing. Lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, and rest your hands on your knees. Visualize Manakumbhaka Mula Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Siddhasana, you'll be gazing towards your third eye in the Bhru Madhya Drishti. Mandalam Chaitan Moksha Kapata Bheda Janakam Siddhasanam Prochyate. In a cross-legged position with your palms placed on top of your respective knees, sit with your spine erect. Here you'll be changing your visualization. Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka. Here you'll be performing the Mahamudra Bandha. We'll be contracting the pelvic floor. All these three bandhas together is called the Mahamudra Bandha. Perform the Mahamudra Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivo. वामपाद की एडी जानो शिवनी मणितास को ठानो दचपाद की एडी जोई.
Hold the legs to stack. Place your palms softly on your knees. In Bindu Mudra, keep the spine tall, chest lifted, and gaze forward, steady and calm, like energy coursing within, yet rooted in unshakable calm. And Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Gaze towards the third eye.
Dele mahi kora dachake ju bahar le bora. Next asana is Shantadhanasana, the peaceful stream pose. Continuing to remain in the same cross-legged position with your hands placed on your knees in the Bindu Mudra. You'll be changing the visualization over here. Visualize yourself as a stream flowing steadily, unbroken, clear, moving towards vastness. For the Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mulabandha, continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham as you gaze towards your nose in the Nasagra Drishti. Santadhanasana. आसन की गुण मन की चंचलता मीछे.
Next is Siddhasana Dvi. Keep your legs folded in a cross-legged position and visualize yourself as a throne, unyielding yet fluid, grounding yourself into timeless awareness. Spine tall, chest lifted, gaze forward, steady and composed. Bring the gaze to the nose. Hold this Samputa Mudra.
सिद्धासना द्वे. ऋजुकाय समासीना सिद्धासनमुदीरितं प्रसार्य भुवि पादौ तु दोभ्यामङ्गुष्टमादरात्. The next asana is here you'll be bringing your hands up to your face as we are going to be covering each of our five senses with our five fingers. So close your ears with your thumb, your eyes with your index finger, nostrils with the middle finger. Your ring finger will be placed above the upper lip and little finger below the lower lip. Rest softly into your inward focus and stillness. This is called the Shanmukhi Mudra. Control the breath and gently force the apana air upward while softly muttering the pranava. Close a sealed sanctuary, holding the vastness of creation within. For the Samana Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Bandhayoniyasana. Bhutva Vicharedishwaro Yatha.
Next is the Virasana or the hero pose. Continue to remain seated in a cross-legged position. Place Keep the spine tall, shoulders relaxed, and hands resting. Visualize yourself as a fearless warrior, kneeling with ease, yet burning with inner resolve. Hold the Samana Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
वीरासना एकं पादमथैकस्मिन् विन्यस्य दूर संस्थितं यदिरस्मिन् तथा पश्चात् वीरासनमुदीरितम्. Continuing to be seated in a cross-legged position, your left heel will be placed beside the right of the genitals and the right heel in the hollow. Place your hands on the knees in the Bindu actions into stillness. Continue to hold the Samana Kumbhaka Mula Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Here you will be gazing towards your third eye in the Bhumati Drishti. Valmikasana. Dava Pagati Pagatali Puli Edija Hai Joya Panadishi Medra Dashina Ani Lagave Soya.
Next will be the Yoni Mudra Asana or the womb seal pose. Continue to remain in a cross-legged position and visualize a luminous lotus womb closing around your awareness, sealing stillness within. Keep your spine lengthened, chest broad, and palms resting on the knees. Maintain a steady breath and soften gaze towards the nose while shoulders release downwards. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yoni Mudrasana. वामपादकी पलतली जाहि माहिली कोर जो ही तानी धारी वैसे उलटो पाव जुवोरी. The next asana is Yonyasana, the womb pose. Continuing to remain in a cross-legged position, you'll just be changing the position of your hands to place them on your respective knees. Place your hands, palms facing onwards on your respective knees. Visualize yourself enclosed in the cosmic womb, secure and timeless. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Samana Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. In Yonyasana, you'll be gazing towards your third eye in the Bhumati Drishti. योन्यासनं पर्वतेन योगं योगफलेनिलं तत्कालफलमान् अन्तावत्येचरो यावदेव हि पादयोगेन चक्रस्य लिङ्गाग्रं योनियोजयेत् अन्यं पादमरौ दत्त्वा तत्र योन्यासनं भुवि.
Next will be Bhadrasana Trini or the auspicious pose 3. Here, you'll continue to remain seated. Sit upright on the floor and place your heels directly under your genitals on either side of the perineum. Turn the soles of your feet to face each other and hold your feet firmly with both hands while remaining perfectly still. Shoulders relaxed, yourself seated as a auspicious foundation, spreading blessings in all directions. Envision the prana emanating outward like radiant light, creating harmony in every surrounding. And chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham while gazing at your nose. In the na,
नासाग्रे
nasa,
दृष्टि. भद्रासनत्रिणि गुल्भो च वृषणस्यादः श्रीवन्या पार्श्वयोक्षिपेत् सव्यगुल्भे तथा सव्ये दक्षगुल्भे दक्षिणे. The next asana is Aghorasana, the fierce pose. Continue to remain with your heels pressed in front of your perineum, with the soles of your feet together. Here you'll be placing one hand on your feet and your opposite hand will be on your nose. So you'll be closing your right nostril with your right thumb to inhale fully through the left nostril. Hold the breath inside and then exhale slowly through the right nostril, reversing the nostrils if you begin on the opposite side. Visualize yourself as a blazing firebrand, fierce yet controlled, radiating intensity. Hold the Kechari Mudra, Abhyantra Kumbhaka, Mulabandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Aghorasana. पूर्वक हो भस्त्रिक जो जोयवाही विधि जो की जे सोही तव अंगुली मुखाबहारे अने मुख को पुरी संपुट करिथाने.
Pose. Sit on the floor with your feet out in the front of you. Touch your big toes together, but keep your heels spread apart. Place your elbows right into the space between your heels and gently cup your chin into your hands. Keep your back straight, open your chest, and relax your shoulders while breathing smoothly and keeping your feet firmly on the floor. Visualize yourself as an eternal evergreen tree, rooted deeply in earth, limbs swaying but unbroken. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Rikaka Kumbhaka, and Uddiyana Bandha, and chant Om Nithyananda
Rechika Kumbhaka. Exhale, fully hold the breath outwards without inhaling while remaining steady and aware. Kaneri Pavasana. कानेरी ग्वाली परासन कहियो है जैसे याहू में जाने में जैसे दो गुलभ माहिल जानो और एरी बीच काहुनी कानो. The next asana is Parasana. This is pose. Sit with your knees raised and feet flat as you thread your arms inside your calves and wrap them around your shins. Interlace your fingers in front of your navel center and balance slightly back on your sitting bones. So here you'll be raising your feet off the ground. Visualize yourself seated as supreme stillness, beyond fluctuation, vast and undivided. Here you'll be holding the Parisha Mudra, placing palm upon palm, interlacing the fingers crosswise. For the Rechika Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramasubham. Parasana. So Godadari Kari Vahara Tane Ulta Mori Jamdana Paritane.
Next will be the Gopi Chanda Asana, King Gopi Chand's pose. Here, you'll sit, drawing the feet together near the chest, placing the big toes towards the throat, heels up at the upper chest, and interlace the fingers to support. Rest the chin lightly and gaze towards the nose, keeping the spine upright and the chest open. Then release feet forward with ease. Visualize yourself as a king Gopichand in yogic renunciation, royal yet surrendered. Envision inner wealth shining brighter than any crown. Continue to hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Rikaka Kumbhaka, Amula Bandha, and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham with the gaze towards your nose.
Gopi Chandasana. पूरा भगवती पगा का अंगूठा पंचतूपरा से ये रीघ्रत लगावे. With the soles of your feet pressed together and your knees wide. Thread your arms underneath your thighs as you clasp your feet tightly and lift them towards your chest. Keep your spine tall and visualize the belly as a fertile center, glowing like fire and sustaining strength. For the Shambhavi Mudra, Rechika Kumbhaka Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramasivoham. Udarasana. द्वौ पगतरि संपुटिथाने उभे हस्तकरि उदर हिताने अंकुश द्वौ समठहरावे चिबुक नीचे ताहि लगावे.
Next will be the Vishishta Asana, or the special pose. Here, you'll continue to remain seated with the feet together, arms under the thighs, and lift the feet upward towards the chest and press them lightly towards the forehead. Interlace the hands to secure. Keep the spine upright and gaze towards the nose, keeping the shoulders soft. Release the feet with control and return to steady and seated position. Visualize yourself seated in uniqueness, neither bound nor common, radiating distinction. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, the Rekaka Kumbhaka, and Mula Bandha. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham and continue to keep the gaze straight.
Vishishtasana. दऊ पगतरी जोड़ी संपुटी करे हाथ दऊ पगा बीच आने तलकरी बारी या काहुल नमाही समझिराशे. The next asana is Bhujasana, the shoulder pose. Now, from Vishishtasana, you will be taking your hands all the way behind you'll be threading your arms underneath your thighs and clasping your hands together behind the base of your neck. You'll be extending your hands all the way behind. To interlace your fingers behind your neck. Keep your chest open, spine lengthened, and breath smooth. As you visualize your body upheld by your shoulders like pillars, strong and steady guardians. Hold the Shambhu Bhujasana. शिरसां तु विज्ञेयं कक्षासनमतः परं ग्रीवासनं च परमं भुजासनमिहुच्यते.
Next will be the Kailasa beneficial pose. Kalyanasana. Sit balanced and bring the hands between the feet and around the bent calves behind your back. The legs you'll keep on top of the shoulders and establish a firm crow-like hold with the feet as a base. Gaze softly towards the nose and maintain a steady breath and release the arms carefully after holding with ease. Visualize each breath unfolding as a blessing, filling you with luminous benefit. Continue to hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Rekaka Kumbhaka, and the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham with your gaze continuously focused on the nose.
Kalyanasana. दऊ हाथ पागम बीचे आने तिनको गोड़ा नीचे ताने बाहुरी बाखत्य बाहरे ल्याव पुनः युक्ति ऐसे ठहरावे. The next asana is Sankatasana. Now begin kneeling, placing your left heel beneath your perineum and cross your right foot over the left with the heel near your hip. Rest your palms on the opposite knees with your spine upright and chest lifted. So then the foot which is underneath, you'll be sitting on one foot and crossing the other foot on top of the knee. Hold on to your opposite knees and visualize yourself entering the narrow strait of hardship where pressure surrounds yet does not destroy. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra with the inner focus and outer vision, free from blinking or opening the eyes. Here you'll be performing the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Slightly contract your throat and draw the breath slowly in through the nostrils, producing the sound of the ocean. Hold the Mula Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Sankatasana. वामपादं चिते मूलं सन्न्यासधारिणी तले पाददण्डेन याम्येन वेष्टयेद्वामपादकं जानयुग्मे करयुग्मम् एतत् सङ्कटासनम्.
Next will be the Dhenukasana. Here, you will continue to remain seated on the floor with your knees folded. Slide the left hand directly over the left. Keep the feet tucked close. Place hands gently on the knees, spine tall and chest broad, and the shoulders at ease before releasing the legs outward. Visualize yourself as a generous cow, nourishing and calm, embodying abundance. Continue. Here you will be holding the Vaishnavi Mudra with your inner focus and outer vision free from blinking or opening the eyes.
Hold the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Mula Uddiyana Bandha. You'll be drawing your abdomen inward towards the spine and lifting it upward in the Uddiyana Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Dhenukasana. सव्याङ्गी कुण्डलं दृष्टे वामनिवेशयेत् वामङ्गी कुण्डलं च एव दक्षिणे Sorry for the technical glitch. We will now be continuing from the next asana, the Matsyendrasana Advait. Now come to a cross-legged position in the Padmasana. Sit with your right foot placed on your left thigh and your left foot resting across the right knee. Reach your left hand behind your back to hold your right thigh. Bring your right hand across your left thigh to twist. You'll be twisting your torso. Mulabandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Matsyendrasana Advait. मत्स्येन्द्रासन प्रथम जीवन चरण जुजोई वामजंग परिराखे सोई तापरी काति चलावे बहुरी युक्ति आहोर करावे.
Next will be Machandra Asana Dvi, or the Lord Matsyendra's pose 2. Here, you will continue to remain seated in Padmasana, the chest soft over thighs, spine rounding earthly, and shoulders gently relaxed. Hold lightly, then rise slowly back upright with balance. Visualize yourself as Matsyendra, but deeper, extracting nectar from the hidden core. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and the Mula Bandha, chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Keep the gaze straight.
मत्स्येन्द्रासन Advait. जीवचरण जुजोई वामजंग परिराखे सोई तागी एदिकान सोलावे बहुरी युक्त आहोर करावे. From Padmasana, maintain the same position and join both your hands together atop the upper knee. So you'll be clasping both your hands together on top of the upper knee. Visualize the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashiva, radiating light, Mudra Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mahamudra Bandha, Gavanam inward and up in the Mahamudra Bandha. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Guru Asana. ऊरुमूलेतरपादस्य कनिष्ठिकप्रदेशे गुल्फं संस्थाप्य तदेव जानु इतरपादपार्श्वे संस्थाप्य तिष्ठेत् हस्तौ सम्मिल्लयेत् गुरुआसनं भवति.
The next asana is Sankatasana, which is on the other side. This is a difficult pose. Here, you will place the palms on the opposite knees and keep the spine upright, the chest lifted, and shoulders soft. Begin kneeling. Place the right heel beneath the perineum and cross the left foot over the right with the heel near the hip. Visualize yourself entering the Naman Sankata as a divine crucible. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, and Mula Bandha, chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue to keep the gaze straight.
Sankatasana Parshvantir. So you'll be repeating Sankatasana on the other side. वामपादं चितेर्मूलं सन्न्यासधारिणि इतले पाददण्डेन याम्येन वेशयेद्वामपादकुं जानयुग्मे करयुग्मम् एतत् सङ्कटासनम्. The next asana is Dhenukasana, repeated on the other side. So from Sankatasana, just release your left heel, bringing it beside your right hip. Place your hands on your knees, clasped together, and visualize yourself as a generous cow, nourishing and calm, embodying abundance. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Dhenukasana. Savyangi Kundalam Prishte Vamaniveshayet Vamangi Kundalam Cha Evam Dakshine Dhenukasanam.
The next asana is Machandra Asana, Lord Matsyendra's pose repeated. Here, you'll continue to remain in Padmasana. Sit with the left foot placed on the right thigh and the right foot over the left knee. Bring right arm behind, back to hold the left thigh, and the left hand atop on onto the right thigh to twist your torso. So you'll be twisting your torso and the spine itself as a sage Matsyendra, seated in deep twist, channeling secret wisdom. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, and chant Om Nithyananda Param.
ठाणे वामहस्त पृष्ठदिशि आने बहुरो दक्षिण पाद है जोई ताकरी नाली जुपा करे सोई. The next asana on the other side. So from Matsyendrasana, you'll be taking your hands, you'll be untwisting yourself and holding on to your floor. To grasp the big toes and folding your torso forward with steady exhale. Your forehead will be easing towards your mat. Visualize yourself as Matsyendra, spiraling into still wisdom. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Machandrasana द्वे जीवन चरण जोई वामजंग परिराखे सोई ताकि एक काज सोलावे बहुरी युक्त याहर करावे.
The next asana is the Guru Asana, the remover of darkness pose. Here, you'll continue to remain seated with cross legs position, placing one ankle at the thigh root and opposite heel behind the knee. Interlace and close the hands atop the knee. Keep your spine tall, chest lifted, and shoulders soft, and breathe steadily. Visualize the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, radiating light that dissolves every shade of ignorance within and around you. Hold the Vaishnavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka.
इतरपादस्य कनिष्ठिकप्रदेशे गुल्फं संस्थाप्य तदेव जानो इतरपादपार्श्वे संस्थाप्य. Pashvasana. This is the animal pose. Now sit with your feet flat on the floor and your knees bent close to your chest. Wrap your arms around to clasp your opposite knees firmly. Sit with your spine upright and your chest broad, the crown of your head lifted and shoulders relaxed. Visualize yourself twisted like a tethered animal in Pashvasana. Hold the Kechari Mudra. You'll be fixing your gaze between the eyebrows. Relax the breath and gently Pashvasana. पादतले भूमौ निधाय जानुनियोजसि निधाय विपरीतहस्ताभ्यां
Bodhakasana, awakening pose, awakening from sorrow pose. Here, you'll continue to be seated. Wrap your arms around the shins to clasp the opposite wrists. Draw your chin inwards and broaden the upper back, spine tall, and gaze towards the nose. Hold steady and then release the arms gently and extend the leg outwards, relax. Visualize a conscious awakening manifesting within, taking you beyond sorrow. Hold the Kechari Mudra, which is fixing your gaze between the eyebrows. Ujjayi Kumbhaka.
गौ पगतनि भूपति धरे गौरमाहिनी ऐसे करे गौरमाहिनी गौरमलय उकित बेसे जंग चाटी अबाबुंदागनी कटिना जुसोई. The next asana is sliding your arms beneath your knees, clasping the opposite elbows underneath your thighs. This is in a locked hold. Visualize yourself as a baby cock emerging with the first light of dawn, embodying innocent vitality and uniform strength. Hold the Kechari Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mulabandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Kurakatasana. गौ हाथ पगबाहरियावे गोडा नीचे ले ठहरावे आभाम साभाम ऐसे करे आप जमीन को हानि पकड़े.
The next asana is Sumati Asana, Sage Sumati's pose. Here you'll continue to remain seated. Sit with your feet grounded and your knees bent inward. Slide the arms beneath the knees and clasp on the opposite elbows under the thighs for locked hold. Bring the right foot over the left so the heels cross. The toes keep pointed upwards. Keep the spine straight and chest broad. Gaze soft forward. Breathe smooth and avoid any hunching of the back. Visualize yourself as a noble wisdom personified. unwavering and luminous. Hold the Kechari Mudra, which is fixing your gaze between Oham as you continue to keep the gaze towards the nose.
Sumati Asana. Muladwara dhariti perikhane dava paga paridha. The next asana is Dandasana, the staff pose. Your heels together and lift your arms over your head, interlacing your fingers and pressing your palms upward, keeping your spine long, chest broad, and chin slightly tucked. Gaze towards your Gaze towards your nose in an Asadya Drishti. Here you visualize yourself as a staff, straight, steady, and unyielding. Envision your body as a radiant rod of energy. Hold the Kechari Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mahamudra Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Dandasana. इदानीं गर्भिणीनां योगाभ्यासौ यथा लघु सुखप्रसवलाभाग्यमुच्यते प्राक्तनेपथि दण्डपद्मभरद्वाज वीरवज्रसमानितो आसनानि सदा कुर्यात् सुदीर्घैः च पूरकैः.
The next asana is Arambha Asana or the Arambhasana, the beginning pose. Here, you'll sit with your legs extended and together. Hold the big toes with the fingers and fold it forward steadily, bringing the chest towards the thigh and the forehead towards the knees. Keep the back lengthening and breathe steadily. Avoid forcing the fold. Visualize yourself as a dawn breaking, embodying beginnings filled with possibility. Hold the prana mudra, which is when the middle and the index finger stand nearby each other. We should we should understand that the other fingers are folded. It is called prana mudra. Hold the nadi shodhana alternately, closing one nostril with the fingers and inhaling through the other, retaining the breath with awareness. The mula bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
आरम्भासना द्वौ पगमी मिले पसारे पगा का अंगूठा पगड़े ललाट घोड़ लगावे शरीर समराशे आसन कौगन आरंभ की विधि. The next asana is Dokasana. Now sit with your legs extended. Here you'll be spacing your heels a hand width apart and drawing your arms forward to clasp your feet firmly. Lift your chest, lengthen your spine, and bend your torso forward, keeping your breath steady. Visualize yourself as a lightning splitting through darkness, embodying the force that shatters illusion. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you gaze towards your third eye in the blue Madhya. Continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Vidokasana. प्रथमभेसे द्वौ पापपसारे काचित् ऊर्ध्वे कोपुरदो दारे एरीयां मदि आन्तरोराध्ये मुद्रः तत् प्रमनसुराखे.
The next asana is Jalandhari Pavasana. This is the Jalandhara wind pose. Here you'll continue to remain seated with your legs extended and heels together. Lean your torso forward and the chin, mouth and nose approaching to rest at the heels. Slide the arms under the thighs with palms steady and keep the of inner winds embodying control over the breath and sound. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady, gazing outwards while awareness rests deeply within. Ujjayi Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Jalandhari Pavasana. दौ एलिमैल कदीजे हाथ पसारी पुनि चिबक मुखासी कते कपू खरीदारे पुनदो कर पावन माहे आभां साभां अदो बाहे. The next asana is Urdhva Pasana with your legs forward extended and carefully place one foot behind your neck. Then fold your torso forward in a deep seated stretch as you hold on to the extended foot. Visualize yourself as a bow drawn fully open, embodying expansion and resilience. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka. Here you'll be withdrawing all of your senses inward. Withdrawing all of your senses inward and moving the awareness sequentially through the 9 points of your body, from the soles of your feet to the perineum, the navel center, heart center, chest, throat, base of the throat, between the eyebrows and your forehead, the Brahmasthana. After a slow inhalation, gently hold the breath. Continue to perform the Mula Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Urdhva Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanavad samsthitam.
The next asana is Anantasana, or the infinite pose. Here, you'll be lying flat on your back with both legs extended. Lift one leg towards the neck, holding the foot gently with the opposite hand. Keep your body aligned and the shoulders relaxed. Ensure you breathe steady. Maintain control, then slowly release the foot down and rest the spine with legs long. Visualize yourself as an endless sky, embodying infinity without boundary. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, which is keeping the eyes open and steady. The Pratyahara Kumbhaka, withdraw the senses inwards and keep your awareness through the 9 points. Hold the Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Anantasana. उत्तानशयनम् एकैकं पादं द्विभागं विन्यस्य इतरहस्तेन पादाब्जं गृहीत्वा इतरपां मुष्टिनिकृत्य तिष्ठेत् अनन्तासनं भवति. The next asana is Ankushasana. This is the elephant boat pose. Now, from the same position, lying down with your foot placed behind your neck, you'll just be turning to lie down on the side, supported by your elbow near your ear. Visualize yourself as the Ankusha, a small yet commanding guide stick for an elephant of immense strength. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Ankushasana. उत्तानसहित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायं कुर्वन् इतरहस्तं कर्णमूले स्थापयेत् अस्यैव हस्तस्य भूपरं भूमौ निधाय इतरहस्तपादौ सन्निकृत्य तिष्ठेत् अङ्कुशासनं भवति.
The next asana is Drishasana, or the vision pose. Here you'll be laying on your back and keep your knees towards your chest. So basically, you'll be hugging your knees. Clasp the shins with both hands and gently rock left and right to massage the spine. Keep your shoulders relaxed and breathe smooth. Gaze soft. Release the arms and release the arms. Visualize yourself as a seer, embodying clarity that pierces beyond the form. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, which is keeping the eyes open and steady. The Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhale deeply through the nose and hold the breath comfortably, then release through the nose. Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Drishasana. उत्तानशयनं जाननी हृदये अवस्तम्य जङ्गसहित ऊर्मि करद्वये भद्रशव्यपश्रव्यं लोलयेत् दोलासनं भवति. Now sit up with your legs extended and bring one foot carefully behind your neck. Fold your torso forward in a deep seated stretch as you hold on to the extended leg. Visualize yourself as a river flowing upward, embodying a reversal of ordinary currents. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Urdhva Paschimottanasana. पश्चिमतानवत् समस्थितं कृत्वम् एकं पादं द्विवारम् अर्ध्य तिष्ठेत् ऊर्ध्वपश्चिमतानं भवति.
Next is Anantasana, infinite pose, repeated on the other side. Here, you'll continue to remain you continue to remain lying. Lift one leg carefully behind your neck and hold the foot gently on your back. And keep your chest open. Breathe calmly and avoid any strain. Visualize yourself as infinity reclined, embodying limitless space within form. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady. Pratyahara Kumbhaka, withdraw your senses inward. Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
अनन्तासना उत्तानशयनम् एकैकं पादं ग्रीवालं विन्यस्य इतरहस्तेन पादाग्रं गृहीत्वा इतरपावमुष्टिलिकृत्य तिष्ठेत् अनन्तासनं भवति. Next we'll be repeating Ankushasana on the other side. Keeping your leg continue to keep your legs behind your neck and turn to rest on your side, supported by your elbow. Here visualize yourself as the elephant god, embodying divine direction and firmness. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Parameshvoham. Ankushasana. उत्तानसहित एकैकं पादं ग्रीवायं कुर्वन् इतरहस्तेन कर्णमूले स्थापयेत् तस्यैव हस्तस्य भूल्परं भूमौ निधाय इतरहस्तपादौ सलिलीकृत्य तिष्ठेत् अङ्कुशासनं भवति.
Next will be the Yoga Nidrasana or the Yoga Sleep Pose. Here you'll be lying flat on your back and then draw your feet behind your head, wrapping your arms around the back to clasp the hands. You keep your breath steady and your chest soft, your shoulders relax and your chin lightly towards the chest. Visualize yourself in yogic sleep, embodying serene awareness, resting yet awake. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the gentle focus on the inner awareness. Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yoga Nidrasana. पादाभ्यां वेष्टयेत् कण्ठं प्रदा. The next asana is Atmaramasana. Now, lie on your back, lifting your legs towards your head and cross your arms like scissors, clasping them behind your neck. So you'll continue to remain in the same position, bringing your legs. Visualize yourself as self-delighting, embodying contentment born within. Envision joy rising like sunlight from your heart. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyaharamasana. आत्मरामासनं वक्षे सर्वकामफलप्रदम् उत्तानशयनं कृत्वा पादौ मूर्ध्नि समावे.
The next asana is Kochi Asana, Kochika Asana, small contraction pose. Here you'll be resting flat on your back, your feet skyward, and extend your arms wide along the mat, pressing the palm down. Keep your chest open and gaze upward between the eyebrows. Breathe steady, keep the shoulders grounded. Visualize yourself as a small bird, embodying agility and alertness. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, and Mula Bandha, chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
कोचिकासना कोचिकासनमेतद्धि सर्वव्याधिनिवासनम् उत्तानं शयनं कृत्वा जागनी गगनेन गेत् हस्तौ प्रसार्य भूमौ च तिष्ठेत् सृष्टिरमासना. The next asana is Jatari Parivritti. This is a sequence of Jatari Parivritti, the belly twist 1, 2, and 3. So we'll be beginning with the first one. Lie in a supine position, hugging both of your knees into your chest with your arms straight. Your head will be straight out. Try to stretch it out as much as possible. Visualize yourself as a radiant forge, the belly twisting as fire churns and refines within. Envision the Agni blazing at the navel. So you'll be holding this visualization throughout this sequence. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramasivoham. Jatari Parivritti 1. परिवृत्ति कुक्षि भागे तदा हि परिकीर्तितः Bhadrakonam Suptakonam Urdhvakonamata Apicha. The next is Jatari Parivritti Dve. From here, bend both of your arms extended out wide. For the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka Mula Bandha in Jatari Parivritanam Urdhvakonamata Apicha. Now, from here, you'll be entering into Jatari Parivritti Trini. Here, you'll just extend both of your legs out wide on the side. So now your knees are bent, just straighten them out, extending your legs on the side as you hold them with your left hand. Hold your toes with your left hand. Jatari Parivritti Trini. Parivritti Kukshi Bhagya Jidahi Parikirtitaha Baddha Konam Sukta Konam Urdhu Konamata Apicha. Now we'll be repeating this entire sequence on the other side, beginning with Jatari Parivritti 1. Parivritti Kukshi Bhagya Jidahi Parikirtitaha. Now from here we'll be doing Jatari Parivritti 2. Bring both of your legs to one side as you hold on to your toes with your knees bent. Parivritti Kukshi Bhagya Jidahi Parikirtitaha Baddha Sukta Konam Urdhu Konamatapicha. From here extend both of your legs straight out as you hold on to your Parikirtitaha Baddha Sukta Konam Urdhu Konamatapicha.
The next asana is Dvipada Padapitam, the 2-foot seat. Here you'll be lying with your back on your feet hip width. Reach the arm to hold the ankles. Press into the feet and lift the hips high. And keep your chest open. Keep your shoulders grounded and your chin soft towards the chest. Breathe calmly and visualize yourself as a radiant bridge, rooted through your feet and arching upwards into the string. So continue to arch your back upwards. Jalandhara Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Tuck the chin towards the chest firmly without straining the neck.
प्रतिक्रियालितं द्वन्द्वापीठ सर्वबलप्रदं गर्भिणीनां दुर्लबलं नमीति गार्गीजगादनु. The next asana is Paryankasana, the couch pose. So from elbows bent, fingers facing towards your feet. Now press your palms and soles, lifting your chest and hip upwards. Then as a stone couch. Continue to hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Pratyahara Kumbhaka, Mula Bandha as we chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Avipradesham Urdham Kuryat Paryankasanam Bhavati.
Next will be the Shotanasana, canine roll pose. Here you'll be lying with your back on the floor. Then bend the knees towards the chest and palms on the shoulders. Roll boldly and gently side to side, massaging the spine and keep the hips circling smoothly. The shoulders should remain anchored onto the floor and breathe easily. Avoid straining the neck. Visualize yourself as a playful dog rolling freely on the ground, open in trust and unguarded joy. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, keep the eyes open and steady. Sahaja Kumbhaka, inhale deeply through the nose and hold the breath comfortably, then release through the nose. Mulabandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Uttanasana. शववत्सरीरं संस्थाप्य कन्धरं बद्ध्वा भ्रामये स्वोत्तानं भवति. The next asana is Viparita Karani. This is the inverted action. From a lying down position, lift your hips and your legs vertical as you support your lower back with your palms if needed. So in Viparita Karani, your elbows and your hands will be extended on the ground. If needed, you can support your hips and your lower back. You'll be extending your legs and your hips will be steady, resting only on your shoulders. See your feet reaching skyward, crown grounded in stillness, as you draw the apana towards the head to unite with the prana into the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Naturally, your chin will be tucked towards your chest in the Jalandhara Bandha and continue to chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Viparita Karani. Bhutale.
Asana is Viparita Karani Dve, the inverted action 2. So your elbows and hands extended on the ground. Stay steady, breathing calmly, and avoid pressing the chin hard or rolling the weight onto your neck. See your feet reaching skyward, crown grounded in stillness, drawing apana towards the head and to unite with prana. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Murcha Kumbhaka, which is inhaling deeply through the nose, and then lock the chin towards the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Hold the Jalandhara Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Viparita Karani Dve. करणे विपरीताख्य सर्वदिव्यादिनाशिने नित्यमभ्यासयुक्तस्य जातिराग्नि विवर्धने आहाराबाहवस्तस्य सम्पदस्य साधकस्य च अल्पाहार यदि भवेत् अग्निर्देहं हरेक्षणात्. The next asana is Langarasana, the plow pose. Now lie back with your chin tucked, lift your hips and extend your legs over your head, touching your toes behind your head.
Keep your arms, breathe deeply and avoid straining the neck and release the clasp gently. Visualize your legs extended over your head and keep a steady flow cutting fertile earth. See prana flowing downward towards the spine and into the back and neck. Hold the Parushu Mudra, which is placing your palm upon the palm and interlacing the fingers crosswise, holding them firm and spreading them. Hold the Murcha Kumbhaka, which is inhale deeply through the nose and then lock the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Hold the Jalandhara Bandha, which is tucking the chin towards the chest firmly without straining the neck. Avoid facing or forcing your legs overhead or tightening the neck and jaw. Instead, lengthen the spine and ground the shoulders and fold gradually with steady breath. Chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Your hands will be extended outward in front of you with your fingers interlaced. They'll be resting on the floor in front of you with your fingers interlaced. Langalasana. जीवकण्ठेन भूमिं विस्तम्भपादद्वयम् ऊर्ध्वमुण्ड Sorry for the technical glitch. We'll now be entering into the next asana, the Shaita Paschimottanasana. This is the reclining back stretch. Now, lie in a supine position and place your legs over your head, folding toward your chest, your two arms straight out above your head. Your hips will be river flowing westward, surrendering to the earth's embrace. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Murcha Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, as we chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Shaita Paschimottanasana. तानं शयित्वा कुर्वीता शयितपश्चिमतानकम्.
The next asana is the Supta Konasana, or the supine angle pose. Here you remain in the same position with your legs overhead until the toes touch the floor behind the head. Make sure your knees are straight and keep your hips steady above the shoulders. Keep your chest open and breathe steady. Visualize your body expanding sideways like a vast, steady mountain with limbs extended outward and downward. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, keeping the eyes open and steady gaze outwards. Murcha Kambhaka, inhale deeply through the nose and then lock the chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha and chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सुप्तकोनासना. परिवृत्ति कुक्षिभागे त्रिधा हि परिकीर्तितः भद्रकोणं सुप्तकोणम् ऊर्ध्वकोणमतापि च. The next asana is chakra. With your back in a supine position, your legs lifted over your head. Touch your toes on the floor as you bend your arms backward, holding your ankles. So here from your toes, you'll be shifting your grasp, holding onto your ankles. Visualize your body as a luminous wheel, radiating energy in all directions. See the prana flowing from the crown to your feet. Hold the Shambhavi Mudra, Murcha Kumbhaka, Jalandhara Bandha, as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Chakrasana. शवासनस्थौ द्वौ पादौ कुर्यन्मस्तकतः परौ व्युक्रमेण तथा शीघ्रम् एतत् सर्वस्य साधनं चक्रासने गुल्मप्लीह वातरोगनिनाशनम्.
Asana, the supine wide leg, big toe pose. Here you'll be laying flat on your back and raise the both legs vertically. Grip the big toes with the fingers and spread the legs into a wide V. Keep the chest open. Keep the chest open and shoulders anchored and breathe smoothly. Hold steady, then bring the legs together. Visualize your legs stretching outwards like a vast, steady river reaching towards the horizon. Hold the prana mudra, which is keeping the middle and index finger stand nearby each other. The Ujjayi Kumbhaka and Mula Bandha chanting Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
सुप्तप्रसारितपादाङ्गुष्ठासना. उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गष्ठप्रसारणे. The next asana is Supta Padangushthasana. So, from remaining in the same position, all you'll be doing is aligning both of your legs together. So, before they were in a wide V pose, now you'll be bringing them, aligning them together in a straight line, holding on to your respective feet. Visualize your legs extended forward, feet reaching the spine to the toes, drawing vitality outward. Hold the prana mudra Ujjayi Kumbhaka Mulabandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Supta Padangushthasana. Uttanapadam Kaunchancha Marichim Veerabhadrakam Natarajam Trikonam Cha Suptangashta Prasarane. Extending your feet flat on the ground as we slowly relax into Shavasana. Relax, relax all your entire body, all of your limbs, every part of your body. Let your feet naturally rest, hands naturally rest on the floor. Here, you'll be holding the Shakti Chalana Mudra, focus upward with your intent, holding the energy and intention firmly inward. Visualize dissolving into stillness like a peaceful body resting in earth's embrace. See all of this. Contemplate surrender, deep rest, and the serene merging of an individual into the universal being. Continue to hold the Mula Bandha as you chant Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. अथ शवासनम् उत्तानं शववद्भूमौ शयनं तु शवासनम् शवासनं शान्तिहरं चित्तविश्रान्तिकारकम्. Now slowly start wriggling your fingers, your toes. Bring your awareness back to every part of your body, your feet, legs, hips, hands, arms. Start moving each part of your body. Bring your knees to your chest and rock side to side. Slowly rock side to side and come up to a seated position. And with this, we will be coming to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga. So we are going to be coming to the end of today's Nithyananda Yoga, the Prathama Vidnyasa Krama series 2. And if you want to get a deeper experience, a more intense experience with a personalized guide, then be sure to join us for the Paramashiva Sena program, a 30-day program happening in Guinea-Bissau, West Africa, and in South India in Tiruvannamalai and Adi Kailash, Bangalore. And be sure to join us for tomorrow's Nithyananda Yoga as well. With this, we will be coming to the conclusion as we chant the Purna Mantra, offering our gratitude at the divine lotus feet of Swamiji. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nityanandam. Thank you everyone. Nityanandam.